What's happening, YouTube? This is Copper. Welcome to another episode of City Skylines After Dark. Last time we, let's see, what did we do last time? We expanded on our industrial area, hoping that it's going to be fine. I don't know, we're expanding, you know, like you do in these games. Oh yeah, and we need to, plop down another power source, cause blackouts. Just this weird triangular section, though. It's quite an interesting section to be blacked out, but, oh, and then they're screaming about noise. Well, crap. We'll deal with that later. It's not important, right, guys? What are your guys' names? What residences are you? The Franklin and Hawthorne residences. Well, we'll come back to you guys. In the meantime, we do need power, though, so let's get some power. We don't have money for it, unfortunately. Well, we could technically purchase an advanced wind turbine, but I don't want to dirty up our freaking river with advanced wind turbines. What are the sport fishermen gonna do, and all the boats that want to go up the river? If this game, you know, did that, but it doesn't quite get there. But that's okay. That is okay. What are we gonna do here? So we need to take out a loan really quickly. We're gonna take a big one, and then might as well pay off the small one right away, so we only have one loan out. I don't know why I do that. I feel like I accomplish something when I do that. And we might as well go right to oil at this point. If you look at the pricing, 19,000 for this, it's 50,000 for this. Upkeep is, I mean, exactly twice as much. But it produces 3 times the amount of power. So 2, 4, 6. It's actually much more efficient. We should probably phase the gas ones out of there if we were smart. I might do that. I don't know. We'll wait for money, but we definitely do need electricity. Well, first, actually, I'm going to make sure that I didn't not making a mistake like last time. Yes, electricity is at 100%. We're fine. Let's add an oil power plant. Click. Fantastic. God, I need to come up with a new word. Every video. Cool. Everything's going pretty great. There's a slowdown here. Wait. There's no lights. Why are you stopped? Oh. That's why you're stopped. You know, I could upgrade this to an avenue as well. That would take care of some issues with stoppages. Because look, they're getting backed up right now. That's not supposed to really happen. What? Are you drunk? What are you doing? Seriously? These are like, oh god. I don't, anyway. Let's go to speed 2. We do need to expand some more. Did we put, yeah, oddly enough, we're basically just waiting for them to build in the industrial area over here. This is nice. I like this. I don't like this, but I like this. I like the industry feeding each other things. I don't know. Well, I guess feeding one way. Really? You had 1, 2, 3, 4 fire trucks and you managed to still burn down. It might be time to actually upgrade to fire stations rather than firehouses. Where's our nearest firehouse? Oh. Oh. It's way over there. Okay, so we actually have 1, 2, 3. 3? Just 3? Really? 1, 2, 3. 4. We have 4 firehouses. Each of them are costing us 500 per week. We could definitely... Maybe a fire station should be our next get here, so we can delete maybe like these 2 guys and have only 1 fire station cover like this whole area, and then we can actually put down like a firehouse over here. I think in the long run that's what we want to probably do. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh yeah, and these guys are building in here. They just we're waiting for the demand to go up. Let's go to speed 3. Still waiting for the demand to go up. I don't know why these guys aren't building in here. You're totally planned. You're set. You're fine. They just don't want to go. They're anti-building. I don't understand. They're a completely different normal. Oh, here we go. Finally, now that I click those, that's really weird. That seems sort of glitchy to me. Good. I was about to say you're not gonna connect power. Really? You're so close. You're so very close. Okay, maybe this isn't an issue. Well, we're midday right now. Maybe it definitely isn't an issue. We have a good flow out of the city, unless someone wants to use the middle lane, like those dum-dums. But, dum-dums, you heard me. It reminds me of, the Flintstones. I don't know if you saw the live-action Flintstones with, the little green guy that I can't remember the name of. He said dum-dum a lot. Not a fan of that movie. Not a fan. Sorry. What do we have here exactly? Apparently nothing, because I cannot click on them. I actually can't click on them. What? Uh-oh. Something's happening. There we go. That was really weird. That was some glitching happening right there. I've been having some sort of issues with my computer lately. I hope it's not. I hope it's still recording. We'll check it out in like 20 minutes to make sure it records. If not, well, there's gonna be a huge gap in you guys in the episodes. My bad. I love this walkway, this skyway. I mean, to be completely honest, it looks a little derpy, but I think it functions pretty coolly. It functions pretty nicely, I meant to say. I would appreciate more bikers. Oh, that was cool. A little U-turn there. Okay. I wonder how the game prioritizes bikes and stuff. Let's go to speed 1 while I go ahead and zone these guys. See, we use the semi-boring episodes to lay out the plan, and then we have the fun episodes that, you know, where we can zone a bunch of stuff and see things grow and pop in and stuff. I think we're gonna need to educate soon. I'm not happy about that, but I think we have to. I think we're getting close. But look, everyone's working in the frickin' forestry. It's great. I'm not too happy about this smog over here. That's kind of odd, but this area is pretty nice. Okay, speed 2. Hello. It's going into night. Do we have enough for incinerators yet? We don't. We're right on the verge, though. We basically, I think, once these people pop in here, it's going to be fantastic. I mean, great. Don't use fantastic. Okay, that's going to be a goal of mine. Don't use the word fantastic for the rest of the video. It's going to be a goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try really hard. Really hard. We're going to put more commercial. This is actually, I love this little area. It's pretty cool, actually. A bike. This is entire, like, slimy? Curvy? That's the word I was going for. Curvy road here for the bicyclist is really quite cool. I love it. I really do. Oh, why aren't you filled in? Yes, silly. Yeah. I feel like we could do more with this little neighborhood. I should probably delineate it, to be completely honest. Maybe this would be like a super weird, I don't know. While we're waiting for stuff to grow and demand to increase, let's go ahead and do this, shall we? Go all the way down here, up there, a little oblong, Middle District. You know what? I kind of like that name. That's pretty cool. Sure, we'll stay with Middle District. And then we'll go with, let's see here. Well, we can start with the big one here. All the way along here, and make sure not to go over the highway. Ugh, a little messy, but Chester Park? We'll come up with a better name than that, I think. That one was a little bit of a miss. And then I'm guessing this area, this entire area probably, well, no, how about this is like its own little thing, like the, what? Middle Park, Middle District? Okay, well, I liked it until you showed me how you name things, game, and now I'm not so happy. That's okay. Fine. And then Belmont Heights. It's not too bad. I don't want this to be called Middle Park. I want this to be called something else, but we'll come up with a name. Maybe between streams, so I don't sit here and think it through in boring silence. We have 35,000. Do we have enough for a freaking house yet? No, 60,000. That's still, I feel like that's insane. Oh, God. Right. Healthcare. Are they still doing fine in terms of, like, ambulances and stuff? Because we don't want to expand when we don't need to. 27 out of 100 patients, 5 out of 8 ambulances. So they're over half usage. So half, over half, a little bit more. Oh, God. 7 of, oh, God. So there was a tragedy. Oh, God. Where is it? Where is it? They're probably complaining of freaking noise pollution. It's funny that the game shows noise pollution as a sickness. I think that's very interesting. It can be, totally. Like, I live near a highway right now, and it definitely, like, can quite... I mean, it interrupts sleep. There's always noise. Almost always noise, actually. It's very interesting. If you don't live near a highway and you're lucky, that's awesome. I'm just saying, if you do live near a highway, I think you understand... I feel like your brain gets used to it in a way that it constantly like filters it out, but it doesn't like completely filter it out. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain exactly. Like it's definitely registering that it's there. It's like purposely filtering out, so it's always using energy to do so. So you're using energy, but you're not at the awareness level of using that energy. Does that make any sense? That might just sound like a bunch of hodgepodge, but I think it's there. Same thing with those who are blind. Like in one eye or something, depending on the kind of blindness, people can still kind of sense, like the brain still senses light, even though it's blind. So people who have like blindness in one eye, a certain kind, you have like the light will come into the eye still, and they'll get headaches because the brain is still perceiving the light, but the eye, there's no response to it, so the iris doesn't shrink to help prevent, excess of light and whatever. The more you know, the more you frickin' know. I had that conversation with a workmate. I think that's what they call them nowadays. That was very interesting. And I do think that's true from what I've read about things. So if it's not, let me know. I make mistakes. I really, really, really want these guys. We're on the verge of needing to be high density at this point. How far can I go over here without the noise pollution bleeding off? Well, it's not bad. We can go all the way. We can, yeah. Although, is this there's a bit of an elevation here. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. That's awesome. It, like, blocks out the sight of the gross, oops, let's turn that off. The gross water pumps over here. There's a dirt highway road. I think everything's looking pretty good. We're on speed 2. Good. Good, Copper, good. Water is probably going to need to be turned on. We're not buying new water. I've learned my lesson here. I wonder... There's actually a more efficient... Yeah, they're connected. I don't need this long one anymore. This long, connection. It actually connects across the river now, so this will save us some money. I don't know if you've noticed, but freaking... These things take a lot of money to maintain. It's quite crazy, actually. Very interesting decisions, gameplay-wise. Oh, good. I thought you were upgrading, and I was freaking out. Because, I mean, the moment they start upgrading is the moment we're going to have to start educating people, and then that just kind of keeps on going. I guess you can kind of stop it. It's just kind of hard to balance. Maybe that's where the fun of the game comes into play, but it's hard for me, man. It's hard. Let's see. I think we're going to definitely have some more commercial right here. I'm not sad about it. We'll go ahead and do it. Why not? It's nice. Yeah. And I know some people have issues with like spaces right here and stuff. I mean, eventually I'm going to need to put large parks, and I'll put like trees and walk paths there. I'll probably end up doing that off stream. I'm not sure if you guys want to see me meticulously place small objects. Some people like that stuff. I think a majority don't, and that's totally fine. But I'll do that most likely off recording, off video. But I do want to expand the section of the city where we can, get some more people in there. I want... Man, it's kind of problematic. I could put like a dirt road that goes all the way over here. It might have little like cottagey areas like up here. We'll think about it. We want to do some sort of like mass introduction of people rather than small ones just for now. But we'll go back to that. I like that idea. I do. We'll make these all bike roads again. Specifically here over. Okay, we don't want to actually get close to this road anyway because it's going to turn into a highway eventually. And we don't want the sound pollution to really hit home. So we'll go like here and then go straight. I think it'll still be a little bad, but not too much. Can we just connect? Is that weird? Is that weird for the elevation? Wait. Let's see. A little. It's a little weird. We could like... Here, let me pause it for a second because we have power lines to delete. That's the only reason. If we go... Still bicycle. I like the idea. Okay. Alright. And then we don't want to get too close to these guys. Okay, that should be fine, right? And they're not... I don't think they're within the range of the sound. No, they're pretty far away, actually. That way they can stair-step the housing, so it's not like weirdly placed. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see here. And then all the way. I'm a little concerned about it being close to this highway, but it's too prime. It's too much. I gotta do it. And do I want only one entrance for this entire neighborhood? No. I don't. I'm glad I thought about that for a second. I don't. And then they're going to start screaming for customers, but don't worry, we're going to have a bunch of influx really soon. Make sure it's watered before we actually place the residents here. People, man, they want so much. I don't understand. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, doo, da-da, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The musical numbers are indeed necessary for me to do this game. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Complain all you want, but I need it. I need it like... I don't know. So... Let's see. We're going to not have water if we don't connect it right away, but we are obviously going to delete this the moment something pops in. So let's go ahead and press play. Go on speed 2. And looks like immediately, oh, no, yep, immediately we're going to start getting people. That's great. And actually, before I go any further, so that houses, oh, well, they already started. Crap. It's fine. We're going to, well, it could be bike. I think it should be pedestrian, though. We'll just have a nice little pedestrian path go right in between there. I like that. Looks good. The people don't, it encourages more walking, more biking. And that's always good. Less people on the road is always good. Although it is, like I told you last time, it is kind of fun to watch everything move in very slow motion to the destinations that they want to go. It's like watching Bob Ross on a city scale. It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand it myself, but whatever. Are people using this? Yeah, they totally are. Cool. I like it. I'm liking our city so far. Finally, it doesn't feel like things are kind of, you know, separated. And once we get like this heavy industry, jeez, high density residential in, it's gonna look really cool. I think it might even go all the way over, and then have like suburbs out here as well. Maybe farmland eventually. Checking the resources here, we don't really have a lot of place for farmland. Anyway, we probably don't have the backup for the population. I mean, for farmland as well. Get some backup for the farmland. Doesn't make any sense. Don't worry. You'll get some. You will definitely get some. There is a pathway. Oh, look, that's kind of cool. It's like a pathway. There's the Sherlock's coffee. There's a bunch of chairs. You know, I actually forgot to go through the workshop again. Look for some interesting things. It's night. Fast forward. Oh, okay. Jeez. Every single time it saves, look at the amount of traffic that's going into our industrial complex. All that traffic would be going along this road if we didn't build this. I think that was a good idea. It looks a little messy, I'm not gonna lie, but I think overall, great idea. Is that actually elevated? Oh, I kind of like that, actually. I'm glad I didn't build in that little area. Elevation adds such interesting stuff, like... Maybe it's like cheating a little bit. I've seen maps that are very wide and flat, you know, and those are really interesting, but I really, really enjoy elevation just for the looks of things. I think I said that in my coming back video before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, being flat, I think when it's a little harder, maybe it's a bit of a cheat, because when things are flat, you really got to design the road system to be interesting, because there's nothing else you can base your city on that would make it interesting. It's very easy to just fall into the whole grid system pattern, which is not necessarily what you want all the time. And when it's flat, you got to create some pretty interesting stuff. I think that was worth that, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. Oops, there you go. Are you watered? Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of wanted it, okay? I just wanted a little bit more. Just a wee bit. But, yeah. Look at all these cool things. Everything's happening. Everything's awesome. How is this? Yeah, you're literally almost connected just by default at this point. Let's pause it really quickly. Delete the excess lines. I should really start playing with policy soon as well. I think once we get the high density in, it'll definitely come. Yes, big town. Who's a big town? I'm a big town. Unique buildings. All right, all right. Interesting. Well, we have a metro, which is going to help a lot. But most importantly, we have... Wait. Oh, I thought we had a... Oh, no, we do. High-density residential, high-density commercial, and office zones. If I remember correctly, if I do any high-density commercial, they're going to require education. I think high-density residential does not require education. But this is exciting because, as you just see, we have 96,000, although it's fake, because if we pay now, we really only have 43,000. But that's plenty to get started. Let's wait for daylight, and then we'll kind of, build our high-density area. Maybe. I mean, we don't have a lot. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of residential demand right now, but... Oh, this is an interesting issue, that a lot of people are going straight left and then taking an almost immediate, oh my god, right and then an immediate left into the section, which makes some sense because this is really the only entrance for this entire area. I might have like a bridge into this section right here, so there's another section that people can come from, or enter the, what is this called again? Belmont Heights? Yeah. Sure. I want to maybe change Middle District. I do like the name, but... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it on slow now, and we're going to keep things running so the residential, or the demand indicator slowly increases, but we're definitely going to start doing some planning for our high-density Funville right here. Let's see here. I'm a little concerned about putting an actual, stoplight area right here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I think that's the right thing to do. Okay, first off, tree lines all the way down, we could make it a straight line, but that is most boring, so let's make it an interesting ziggy-zag. Follows the river. Nice houses. Oh, we could have connected there. It's not exactly efficient. I mean, this whole thing isn't really efficient. And then we can go straight line from here on out. Okay, so we have it along the river. That's great. We'll have, like, high rises and stuff. And then we'll want some direct access, I think, from the highway into downtown rather than them taking this exit right here. There's just not enough... It can't handle it. I don't think it can handle it. It might be able to handle it, but I don't think it can. So what we're going to do, we'll start off with these guys. Some off and on ramps. Let me check my time just in case, because I don't want to have to cut you guys off midway. I have 7 minutes-ish. Oh, God. Maybe this will be a little bit longer of an episode. All right, so we're going to classic, kind of bend it out first to make it look nice. And then go up one level. Yeah. Can go up and over? Is that just smoothly? No, not smoothly? Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Well, kind of. That's fine. Make up your mind. Let's see here. Well, yes, right? Sure. Remember, we want to make it somewhat aesthetically pleasing as well. Make it a straight line, just for my sake. Cool. We have that. We'll have it come down right away as well. Boop. It's just right into... Yeah, that's great. It's not much of a dip. Dip? Really? Cool. And then it's going to probably go... Do I want to do what I did last time and have like a central thing that goes right to the end? I kind of like that idea. I think yes. I think we'll have it be grass-fed or lined. Grass-fed. That's... that's something. That is something. And then if we go off from here, make it look normal. I don't want it to just go right to it. I don't think that looks too normal. And then curve it in. Oh, shoot. Straight lines. I'm an idiot. And then... No? Here to here? Yeah, because copper, that looks really normal, right? Just left, right, left, right! Jeez. I think it'll work. And then anyone who wants to get onto the highway can go either left or right. And we can even feed off of this, like from the left and to the right. I think that's actually a fantastic idea. We do indeed want 2 lanes up and over so that some emergency services can get to this road right here. But for the most part, I think we're fine with one ways going sideways here. So definitely tree line because they're gonna scream for quiet. Jerks. Yeah. Bit grid-like, but that's okay. And don't worry, it's not too bad. Those are, I mean, it is, that is pretty close to where I don't, I mean, that's close to 2 intersections is what I'm trying to say, so I'm not super happy about it. And it is very grid-like. Is there any way to make it look a little more interesting? If I had like a curve that goes out here and like curves over? These are interesting thoughts that I'm having. I don't know. The cool thing about putting these off ramps right here is that they don't create lights. If I have like this guy right here, it'll create a light, which is something that you want to avoid for the most part. Although I don't know if it's something you need to avoid like the plague or something. It's about to become dark or dark-ish, so I am going to pause it right now. We have gigantic demand actually for residents, so it's good. Well, they're totally ready for high-density fun stuff. Let's see here. We could build off and over, though I don't know if I want that. Here, I'm gonna do something that might be horrible. Okay, just so you know, I'm gonna put you here, straight line up, and then over. Yeah, I have an idea. So if we go over to here, and then actually over, try to make it as, straighten out as possible. Fine by me. And then over. Oh yeah, that's great. And then we're gonna actually go up. So we're gonna go all the way over here, up. Oops. We need a little bit of run up. Forgot about that. Up. You're too steep. Stop telling me I'm too steep. Goes all the way down. Okay. Gotta have to look over my mic. My mic is horribly placed for these type of things. Yes. It actually might be one too far, but that's okay. And then, I know, curve back over. Is that fine? We can even curve it like totally over, like make it really interesting, like this. And then bisect it in a this kind of fashion, and then connect it here. Does that look horrible? A little. We could even have something that goes across this way as well, like from here over, like down. Well, that would cross that area, and obviously we don't want that. But it kind of gets rid of the whole, one-way area down here, but it might not be as needed, So if I go here. This is just a test. Just letting you know. Space already occupied. Your space is occupied, you jerk. You heard me. Interesting. I can't actually bisect that in a straight line. I mean, it's basically a straight line. In its most basic form, I suppose. I wonder why I can't do that. Is it just a weird angle? Oh, it is a weird angle. So I have to do that angle. Can I change you? Can I Let's see. Well, no, I can't. I would have to indeed make up your mind game. That's all I gotta say to this. Just make up your mind. Maybe I need to make up my mind. Maybe that's the whole issue here. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know if I even like this, but this could go straight and I don't know. Connects there. I sort of like the idea of parallel roads in this case, like even one coming off of here and then going over, and this can actually connect to here. It'll be totally fine. So if we go like here and then curve and then straight line again. Oh. Oh. That is almost what I want. If I deleted this and redid this. Oh god, I'm like one off. I'm like off by 1 byte here. Programming joke. All the way over, please. There we go. And then I don't think I can connect here without doing some weird things. Whoa, that's my timer. Let me finish this up and then we'll call it good. So if I go out directly from here and go like, hey, this is cool, I'm a cool person, and then directly connect to here. Ah, it curves a little bit. Is that okay? I think so. That makes it an interesting downtown area, I think. Whether or not it's functional, I'm not quite sure, and we definitely want, I think, a lot of density, maybe like right here in this left area, so we will like connect it with one of these guys. Maybe a couple of them, rather. Here. We'll leave a little bit of space, but not much. Because we don't want too many, like, intersection, 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 which we have right now, intersection, 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 but we also want to allow some places for, you know, development. You know, it can even branch out here. Would that be... It kind of takes up 2 spaces on each side. I don't even know if I want that. I could just connect it here. Makes a big square. I'm not sure I like that. God, I feel like I'm so close to having very interesting looking layouts, but I'm just not quite there yet in terms of getting there. I do want maybe this. Can you go out and then curve really quickly? Yeah, that's totally fine by me. Totally fine. You can even go down here if you want. That works. That lines that area. We could have something. Maybe. Think about it. I want something there, I think. But maybe it'll be like a convention center or something. You know, something cool. Anyway, I think we got the foundation of a somewhat interesting and albeit possibly ugly downtown section. We'll make it fun. We'll make it interesting. Definitely. We'll get there. Just gonna take some time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I do appreciate your views. If you did like this episode, want to see more of the same, do consider giving me a like. Those do help quite a bit. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.